about you, Eddie? Like what was your role in, or what was it like for you being support for during the pregnancy?
I thought you were gonna say what was my role in the pregnancy.
Yeah,
I gave what I needed to do and just waited.
It was a very long delivery from Amazon. Yeah.
I don't know. You should answer that
Goddamn.
I was just there.
Oh yeah, they should. Maybe Nicole, share your perspective.
He was actually really, really good. Like he was very, very supportive. That's about it. He wheeled and cheered me around.
Aww.
He tried to make me as comfortable as possible. He would put my lotion and all the, since I lost all my like flexibility, like from not moving, like he would put lotion on my back and all that. And
That's a question regarding that. I don't know what it's like to be with another artist and another dancer. Would you say that there is anything that you benefited from in him being, physically inclined, like being able to read the body or know what your physical body likely needed because he's a dancer too? I'm like, you must have benefited, right? Right?
no,
5, 6, 7. Push.
Oh my god!
No, he actually lost count like during the pregnancy. Like they told him like, oh, you need to count. So like count her push,
yeah.
And then he kept slowing down. He kept going 1, 2, 3.
It's changing the tempo.
4, 5, 6.
Mixing it up.
But
You know what I'm saying?
You look up and he's like 1, 2.
You see him on the side just waving.
Time to push. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, but
5,
it's
6.
because he's like, okay, when he's done counting, that's when you take a deep breath. But he kept slowing down and be like, count faster.
You're like, I need a break. Oh my
It's
God.
like you push for 10, I think it was 10. You push for 10, he would count. And he was on tempo for like the first 4 seconds. And then he got slower. And I was like, I need to take a breath.
Oh my God.
Sorry, my focus wasn't on the count. My focus was that what was happening.
I got induced at 12, and I ended up with an epidural at 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. But so they like she said, you have to get monitored. But I just waited just because like my legs were swollen because with the psoriasis, I guess. I didn't know this, but someone told me, I could be wrong, that you get really bad swells everywhere on top of like the rashes. So it was just hard to walk in general because like I felt like also very heavy, and like since I couldn't really exercise during the pregnancy, I felt plump, more plump than I already was. But during they gave you allotted breaks to walk, and so that was like, it was hard, but he was like holding on to me the whole
we
time.
did laps in the whole way.
Oh man.
Everything from the Lamaze class. Like, do you need to take a break? Here, hold the handrail. Do you need to bend over? Here, let me support you.
Oh yeah. So this is where I guess the body movement comes into play, because it made me really mad because I didn't understand it, but I had to low-key channel Lauren. Because so during one of our teams, Lauren would lead the stretches and all the exercises. So she's hardcore when it comes to conditioning. Okay, anyway, so remember that. During my birth, during my birth, they kept saying, oh, you need to push with your abs. I'm like, what the crap does that mean? I'm like, this little person obliterated my abs, so I don't have any abs. And then I would be getting mad, and there's a lot of like nurses that would walk in. She'd be like, you need to stop pushing from right here and start pushing from right here, pointing at the abs. And I'd be like, but it literally feels like you're like pooping a brick out of your pee hole.
Yeah.
And then I pooped, and then I literally pooped, and then but then when they kept saying you got to use your abs, so I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna have Lauren in my head right now. So Lauren was technically like coaching me through like my pushing, because like I was just imagining conditioning, honestly, because they kept saying you need to push with your abs, like you need to push from down there, like but I kept losing it because this guy kept losing count, and like he would eventually let go of my leg because he was like starting to like tear up. I don't know if he actually cried, but
I cried.
but yeah, that's what got me through the pushing because I did not understand what they were like trying to tell me.
Like
So
bare
in essence, my wife was thinking about another girl during her break.